Yep, server's open. It's really dumb, but in my head now, EA and Activision are like, oh no, I'm stuck. EA and Activision are both, they're both like, J. Jonah Jameson.
What the
in
hell?
my head.
What?
Like,
get me a picture of that Borderlands.
Make this one.
I might be stuck.
Yeah, it doesn't look promising.
Help.
I'm in the joining online session, but it's
Help.
not. I'm not able to join the online session.
Help.
God damn it, Epic.
Help.
I think
I walked sideways. I jumped on top of a biomass burner and then walked off of it, and now I'm just floating next to it in the air. I'm not really convinced that this is fixable. Oh God. If you look down at yourself, your legs do the like I'm pretending to use stairs animations.
Oh.
You know, like where the legs auto adjust their angle to look like they're standing on something instead of just clipping through a weird ramp and stuff like that.
Right.
But it can result in your ankles going sideways.
Oh. Oh, that
in order
sounds
to fit
really gross.
Yep. Like my ankles fit going all the way sideways right now to fit the slope of the side of the thing that I'm standing on top of. And it's actually really horrifying.
Alright, why don't we just restart the server so I can attempt to join you again?
Yeah, also it might be the only way I'll ever be able to move again.
Probably.
Hope it didn't autosave while I was floating.
Yeah.
Although there's just other saves everywhere. This is fine.
Well, I'm gonna protest this crashing by not saying anything for the next 30 seconds.
Yay. 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 Protested crashing? Did you crash?
No. God damn it. How dare you defeat my protest with a simple question.
I'll teach you to be silent.
Hey. I was protesting your game crashing.
Oh.
Is it back up?
Yeah, server's open.
Okay,
My game didn't crash.
Joining online sesh. Okay, here we go.
Ah!
I want that dubbed over a race, like footage of a race car race now. Just like
Stepping on a conveyor on accident is so alarming. Have you seen Billy Corgan rides a roller coaster? Yeah. Yeah, that.
There you go.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
Really good.
God. His voice is horrendous. But it works very well in his music.
It's also so flat.
Yeah. Without even... Anyway. So...
Display of my rage.
It's like, do you have a lyrics? Yeah, but it's been compressed into the shape of a cube.
What if a band with lead singer was Mrs. Butthead?
Yeah, basically.
Just
Rocco. I'm
God,
still just a rat in a cage, Rocco.
Oh, jeez. I haven't thought of that in ages. Alright.
Have you seen Heifer?
Aren't they rebooting Rocco's Modern Life?
Rocco's postmodern life.
That'd be pretty. It already was basically that, though. Alrighty, here we go. Do we want to do industrial manufacturing or?
I want to make a truck, or I want to make a vehicle, and I don't even know what we do with it, but I just want to make it do something.
We just unlocked trucks, so if you'd like to unlock trucks, then we need to do this thing.
The vehicle, well, like even the normal vehicle, like they just seem so stupid that it's like a waste for us not to do something with it.
Fair. Okay, well, still, as much as I like that idea, I want to make a, I want to get like the good truck, not the basic truck.
Mm-hmm. Has a built-in craft bench. Ooh.
Ooh.
Also very expensive to make. Holy shit. Manufacturer crafts 3 or 4 parts into another part.
Oh no. Now the spaghetti will become triple.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Welcome to Blue Science. Oh.
But yeah, I generally check out this subreddit called YouTube Haiku, and it is just full of like these 30-second meme videos, and that's where I get to see a lot of like things like Billy Corgan on a roller coaster. That one.
On a roly-poly.
A roly-poly, yes.
I heard that almost slip out. I'm gonna say the weird.
Shut up.
Next you're gonna say heckin'.
I have been saying heckin'. The other day I said something that instead of going out for lunch, I said I'm going in for a heckin' crunch. Which
a heckin' crunch.
I don't even entirely know what that means, but it sounded cool.
You've committed voice crimes. And must be stopped.
A heckin' crimesh. If you're running along collecting the modular frames, I'll have you know that that's what I've been doing the whole time.
Well, I'm here for the motors, which we also need.
Well, I already grabbed all the motors.
There's all these motors here.
Well, I already have
Seemingly
50.
hundreds of them.
I have 50.
Well, I'm gonna grab them anyway, because they don't need to be here.
We don't know that.
I also cut off the track.
Oh, you did. I see that.
Well, we know that for sure, and that we don't need to do anything with the space elevator for the rest of this version of the game.
Oh, yeah?
We
don't need the space elevator. Anytime you say the word we now have to meme it.
No. What have I done?
Yeah.
I should never call attention to anything.
Somebody in my chat who, by the way, just dumped 5 tier 1 subs to the community, so that was really, really cool of you. That was super cash money. Says that they still use the word hella, and Keith, you're from California, so I believe that...
Are you saying that he's under my umbrella? Hella? I can't pick up this fucking motor. I hate it.
That was...
I hate the fucking
it's okay,
shadows.
Keith. Jesus.
Calm
down. I don't...
No, I can't be calm. I spent the last few hours doing Sekiro, and I'm mad at everything.
You sound like...
so mad.
Oh,
I'm so mad right now.
That's good. That means you're playing Sekiro, right?
It makes me feel bad things in ways that other games by them haven't in this way before.
What the fuck? You want to try again?
I feel so much worse playing Sekiro than I ever have playing Dark Souls.
That's better. Also, I agree.
Like,
I know. Oh,
and I can never tell if I'm supposed to be doing this fight yet.
I agree.
Like every time I'm stuck, I'm like, should I be trying more or leaving? Which on that level, I'm a little frustrated too, because I thought this was supposed to be the one with no progression systems, but instead it has like more progression systems.
The thing I've noticed
than the
Sekiro
RPGs
is that,
they made.
Yeah, the thing I've noticed about Sekiro is that you'll be fighting a boss, and then you'll get completely stuck, and then you'll just like look at the skill tree and it'll be like, oh, here's the ninja technique that you need to kill that boss. And then you just do... No, I'm trying to collect the modular frames, and you keep sucking them out of the...
I'm making boxes for them to go in.
Oh.
Because these things, so these things can still keep producing stuff, but not go there.
Oh.
So chill your shit and complain about Sekiro.
No, I'm not. I want to complain about this game because it's more applicable.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have rods. so I can't make the storage containers.
Oh, well, somebody... Remember how you're giving me so much shit for screwing up the screws? Well, then.
Well, I just need to go to a place to get things. There's not my inventory right now.
Well, that's good.
I don't... This is a weird comparison to draw.
I'm aware that it's a weird comparison.
What is this track going to nowhere?
Don't look at it.
What did you do?
No.
What did you do? What did you do?
I did nothing.
I did not.
Yeah,
We actually don't really have a dedicated rod place anymore. Because, yeah, we are consuming them all.
yeah, we do have a dedicated rod place. It just produces rods so slowly that it might as well not even exist.
I mean, there's not a dedicated box of them.
Yeah, there is.
Getting
It's
them
the
when we
second to
want
the... It's the one above the iron plates, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, we effectively, we de facto don't have one. I know that we de jure have one, but we don't,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So in reality, I have to grab iron ingots and just hammer them
reality,
into
reality. Let me be pretentious, all right?
rods. Technically, on paper, this exists, and therefore it exists.
Hey, I don't let a good old, I don't want to let a fact get in the way of me
Yeah.
being a smart ass, all right?
So much of the world works that way, and it's awful.
Yeah. Actually, never mind.
How dare you?
Actually, the way the world works is through a
Welcome
complex
to the
system.
banned words list.
Through a complex system of water and carbon cycles.
And chicken pulleys.
What?
What?
Eh. Alright. I've almost picked up all the modular frames that we need.
Yay. Oh yeah, I should have jammed the ones I had into the box, but I was
God
doing
damn
this.
it, I thought you did that already.
No, I haven't even visited the base.
Alright, well don't do it. I want to get credit.
Why can't I ever remember where the freaking things are in this game?
Well, don't do
Organization. There we go.
Mine. Damn it. Mine. Okay, we're good. Just gotta run to the base. Beat Keith.
There we go.
No, don't say that phrase. That implies that you're there.
No.
Huh.
I'm not even trying. You're fine. Do it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Launch.
Launch your space dick.
I will do. I like to think that my
Will
character just
do.
like sprinted across the planet, like just carrying 30 modular frames. Yeah, it's just like dumps it into the.
I ultimately just put all of my motors in modular frames in the box that I made. I was completely non-competing.
I know, but I like to think that my character just ran in and just like slammed it in like a basketball and like hung off the rim of the computer. I was just like, ah.
Cut to like NBA Jam or NBA like red, white, blue silhouette of you doing it.
All right. Well, we have officially researched better truck.
Now we just need to figure out how to make a truck.
Well, let me go to the craft bench and see if I can just make one by hand real
Oh God, would they let us do that?
quick. Unfortunately not.
Yeah, where do you make a
It's
truck?
not like Factorio where you can make like a whole tank by hand.
Wait, we can make computers now.
We can make computers now. All right.
Oh, are we gonna make 500 computers and ship them to space?
Yeah, because space doesn't have enough computers in it. Dumbass.
Let's see.
I don't know why I said that. Okay, so to make a truck, it requires...
Fuckface.
It doesn't... It requires rubber. Oh, no. How do you make
Have we
rubber?
researched? Oh, we've already researched all these things, huh? Do we have quaternium ore?
We have... I found a couple of them.
There's a recipe for it, or a research for it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and research that.
So there's 18 quaternium ore right there.
Yeah.
And I need 25. What if I
Alright,
sold
so
you?
we need
Do
to
you have
also
ore?
research oil processing to get,
No, you do have 2 solar sloops here.
Yeah.
There's so
we-
many random garbage items in here.
Well, first of all, fuck you. They're not garbage, they're Stussies.
No, I know the garbage is like 3 rods. It's like, how dare you?
Well, I
into
needed the
place.
rods earlier.
And of course, like, copper ore.
Well, I needed the copper ore
Cool, we have
earlier.
mycelia. That's one of the things we can research.
It looks
Neat.
like we're actually exhausting our supply of wires.
Time to make more wires. Are we exhausting our supply of wires? There's this giant backed up thing that isn't moving.
Well, I mean, we used to have like actually hundreds, and now we have.
Well, we just spent 2,500 on that recipe.
Oh.
So
fair.
yeah, I just ripped all those out manually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna
think
stand on the conveyor belt and just
we might be
spam
good.
the pickup button for a
But
little
yeah,
while.
we could always make a truck to mine them elsewhere and ship them here. That'd be fun. I just want to have like a bunch of trucks, like Fury Road, going across the landscape.
I
just think
agree.
that'd be fun. And also because it exists, so I want to do something with it.
Okay, this is gonna take actually for forever. But we don't have a container full of wires, so I mean, I just sat on the conveyor belt and just spammed E, and I picked up 30 of them. But
Yeah.
that's gonna take like 1 billion years, Keith. It's gonna take 1 billion,
I don't know how
100
you
billion.
Are you gonna be okay?
No. Wait, can I make? How many wires can I make by hand at a time? Not many. Jesus, that's not many at all. Oh wait, hang on.
Not with that attitude.
Wait, what is this? Wait. Oh, this is just taking wires to make cables. I see. Yeah, we have somewhat of a wire deficiency now.
Hmm.
Well, how fast is our
Dang it.
stuff doing?
I find myself wishing this game did what Factorio does,
Yeah?
which is that when something can have resources fed into it to craft it or smelt it or whatever, it'll only take like it only takes so many, but has a higher capacity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be
Like
kinda nice.
like a smelter in Factorio smelts the ore one at a time, but it'll take in like 15 or something, but it can hold like 200. And the outcome of that is that when you have garbage items you're trying to get rid of in your inventory, you can just drop them in the excess space. In this game, if you take any ore off the line, it's like a problem trying to reintroduce it to the line instead of cluttering inventories and boxes everywhere. 'Cause you can't just like you
yeah.
can't just like put it back in.
I agree with you, but my ADHD kicked in super hard when you were talking, and I didn't listen to like 80% of what you said. So, can you kind of summarize that again for me? That would be appreciated.
I just mean like the issue of like, hey, we have hundreds of copper and iron ore that we've just accidentally picked up from like manipulating like tracks and stuff like that over the course of this game.
Yeah, you're right.
There's like in boxes or in inventory and crap. There's not really a way to get rid of it. Because you can't put it in the smelters because the smelters are full, and you can't put it in the miner because the miners are full.
Oh
And
yeah,
so, like,
I get what you're saying.
You can't just like put it back in the system. Whereas in Factorio, every building keeps most of its inventory empty.
Yeah.
So you can just dump stuff into it. Like if you have excess wires, you just dump them into the factory that uses wires, and they'll get used up, and they'll just stop drawing from the track for a bit. But like that's just not in this game. Every single building will go until its inventory is full.
Yeah,
Which, particularly with mining,
then
is
backs
all the
everything
time.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I can't put them in.
That
I don't
is
want
kind of
I
an
want them
interesting
sitting in
thing.
boxes.
I
I want to
hadn't
use
really,
these boxes for things that boxes are good for.
Yeah, I hadn't really taken that in, but yeah, that is an interesting, subtle difference between the two games.
Yeah, it's like the type of thing that was probably very deliberately implemented into Factorio or added via playtesting.
Yeah.
Like thoughtfully. Like the type of really specific thing that comes over with time.
You think that they put a lot of thought into Factorio?
I don't know, I just get a feeling sometimes, you know?
Alrighty. I'm gonna actually probably just steal a bunch of copper ingots and just see how many wires I can make by hand, because apparently no matter how many wires we had, we did not have 5,000 of them sitting around. Weirdly enough. So...
It is a lot.
But we do have a couple... We do have like another 5 minutes before the deadlines here, so it's not a big deal. Right now, I think I apparently had some stacks of 500 wires just sitting in some of those shit crates, so
Yeah.
I just picked up a couple of those, and you know that made everybody a little bit happier.
I'm just making a giant thing.
That's good.
Oopsie, not that.
Oh, never mind.
Well, it gets a little frustrating that the each individual mini crate we have can feature the same loot, but spread amongst them. So like you'll like check between all of them how much they have of like each item type. So I'm just making a giant storage container to see if we can try to combine them. But I think we're gonna hit the stack cap. No. Dang it.
So, unrelated, you want to learn something, or you want to know something I learned earlier today?
Oh yeah?
I learned that... So, I generally prefer to drink really dark beers. Like stouts and lagers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I learned that if I drink iced coffee, it basically tastes the exact same as, like, the type of beers that I like to drink. So apparently I don't really like dark beer, I just like coffee. And so I learned that, like, I basically can, if I felt like it, I can probably never drink again and just drink iced coffee for the rest of my life. Because it, like, satisfied that taste perfectly.
Weird.
Yeah.
And then you just have to deal with any coffee problems.
I'll just drink decaf.
Is the caffeine the specific problem? I wonder.
What's the problem of coffee?
I don't know. I
All
can't
right,
tell. It keeps going back and forth between, like, coffee is perfect and has no problems, and it's actually really healthy for you, too. It's going to ever lead to everyone in the United States to an early grave. And there's nowhere in between.
Dude, that's every nutrition.
Yay.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't really know.
I don't know.
At this point.
Bird, are you going to give up playing Sekiro? No. Why would... how dare you?
Frankly, sir. Do you know who I am?
Have you seen me give up on anything? Have you...
Shut
up, Keith.
Can think of a few examples, as it turns out.
Okay, name 3.
Yick.
To be fair, it sucked.
I don't remember what you've played in the past.
Alright, then.
Before the revival. I'm trying to think of things you covered already. Cheeky Chooks.
I think I basically beat that game. I think I effectively new game
Dark Souls 3 solo.
Jukes. I beat Dark Souls 3 solo, but the footage got fucked up. Didn't I tell you that?
You can't prove that.
Fair. Alright, officer. Why have we have a conversation where we're attempting to enumerate my failures?
I don't know. You kind of naturally revert to this.
Ouch! I think. Yeah, we just naturally revert to conversations about your failures.
Speaking of things you can't prove, you also totally gave up on Bennett Foddy.
I never recorded Bennett Foddy.
Quiet. You said the footage messed up. Your story changes every time.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I did.
Almost like
I
Bennett
did give up
Foddy isn't real.
Okay, I did give up on Bennett Foddy by way of the fact that the footage also got fucked up, and then I was like, wow, there is no incentive for me to play this game at this point.
Oh, did you not beat it?
I got about halfway up the mountain, and then I gave up.
Oh.
Did you beat it?
I was joking.
Concluded.
I thought you beat it. That was the joke.
No, I didn't beat Bennett
Was
Foddy.
to pretend you didn't beat it thing that you worked really hard to beat because you didn't have footage.
No, actually, so that's true about Dark Souls 3. I did beat Dark Souls 3, but I lost the footage. And I did not beat Bennett Foddy, but I also lost the footage to that. So multiple things can be true at the same time, apparently.
Hooray?
Yeah.
Hooray.
Thanks, Epic. Oh yeah, that's gonna be my meme for the day. Anytime it's the replacement for thanks, Obama.
Oh no.
I think it's worth it.
What is?
Pissing off everybody.
It's good for numbers. As shown by 999 and Zeroscape playthroughs on my channel, making people angry makes the videos do well because they're emotionally engaged.
In my defense,
the primary ways to be successful on YouTube are to make people feel very strong positive or negative emotions, and negative is easier.
That's true. It's a lot easier to piss off everybody on the internet than it is to...
Many horrible channels explained.
Yes.
Oil acquisition and refining.
My defense, you haven't really
No.
played this the first time. That's not true. I've done like 6 or 7. How many sessions of Sekiro have I done at this point? At least 5.
We just got the worst news bird.
What's up?
We just unlocked oil production.
Yeah. I know.
It begins.
Yeah, we need... Oh.
You thought it was the worst and most complicated, difficult thing in all of Factorio. Wait till it's in 3D.
No. You're this cannot be like a fluid system again.
It has to be.
Okay. Hang on. Let's keep our willies in check for a second. Okay, production. Oh, an oil pump and an oil refinery. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not freaking out yet.
Is it fine? Is that the word that you'd use?
Well, I don't see any water.
Well, that's good.
Alright, I guess I will ping for oil.
Oh boy. Oh, can we research it already?
No, we unlocked it. Do we have to research it too?
I mean, can we track it already, I mean?
Yes. I just pinged it. So we need... Oh my god, it must be incredibly far away.
The man has completed
Oh,
its
it's
analysis.
800 meters. That's not bad. What the hell?
That's not far at all.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Problem is going to be the actual components of it.
Yeah, we need rubber to make the oil refineries, I think, which requires oil. Luckily, God damn it, my ADHD is really bad tonight. This is going to be an interesting recording session. What was I saying? Oh, I found oil earlier.
We're tracking oil.
Yeah. There's a couple barrels of oil in my shit.
Oh, I have sulfur in my inventory. It looks like biomass. That's confusing.
Okay, this 500...
Fuck it. I tried to clean up this shit. I'm moving on. My inventory's full of so much crap.
That looks really cool, but I have no idea how to get over there.
Hopes and dreams?
So, it looks like the oil is across a giant ravine from our base. Like,
Fun.
a huge canyon.
Sounds like we need to get crafting.
Sounds like we need to make a couple of rampies.
A very long ramp. Exceptionally long ramp. There's also the one that's 1,000 meters away in the other direction.
You want me to just quickly
1,500 the
scout
other
that
way?
one out just to see what I find?
We could take a look. I'm running towards the one you looked at because I want to see.
Okay, yeah, you can scout that
what's
one
going
out
on.
and see like the ramp and stuff. I'm gonna ping and look at the other location and just see if it's a little bit easier.
That's
Yeah,
a big old ravine.
Yep, I quite like Sekiro.
It's neat. I
From
hate it.
Software just pumps out just like
I don't actually hate it.
real
It's just that
experiences.
I'm just mad.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they took Dark Souls and then just, they removed the thing that let me beat it. They removed multiplayer, and it's like, no, I'm not good. What are you doing? That was the thing I
What
used to
have you
coast
done?
through 3 games.
It's the only thing I can rely on anymore.
Yeah, the only skill I actually learned in Dark Souls was how to like stab a boss in the ass while 2 other people danced around in front of him. And it worked great. Why are we changing the formula?
It's funny because I was always worse at Dark Souls in co-op.
That's because you went with novelty builds like rapiers and underwear armor.
There's some of that, but there's also the element of like the boss's behavior is so erratic when there's multiple people.
It does get really strange.
There's like when they're focused on you, there's a lot more reliable things going on throughout the fight.
Mm-hmm. I think the thing about Sekiro is that once I mentally adjusted, like, okay, this doesn't play like Dark Souls. It kind of plays like its own thing, and I really forced myself to committing to, like, learning how to parry and stuff like that. I found the gameplay to be not super bad. It's still hard as shit, but I learned that, like,
I'm
dodging
having plenty of trouble with, like, just the fact that there's Dark Souls reflexes that won't go away. But also the fact that, like, in Sekiro, the controls are kind of complicated.
Yes, I
like
make
between
mistakes
the
constantly.
between the item stand, like you have, like whenever somebody attacks you, you either block or dodge or deflect or jump. Like there's so many options.
Yeah, and
on top of that, you have like you have your hotbar of items. And you have a hotbar of arms, both of which you cycle through with different buttons, and also on top of cycling through them with different buttons, you activate them with different buttons. And I keep going back and forth, and it never makes sense to me.
I make mistakes in my controls constantly. The thing that I find interesting about Sekiro that's like harder for me than it is in Dark Souls is that Sekiro forces you to parry things, and things like, oh yeah, let me parry a bull that's on fire, isn't very obvious to me that that's like what you're supposed to do. And so I can't adjust to like, just try parrying a boss and seeing if it works. It's like, how the fuck am I gonna parry a 6-ton animal that doesn't even have horns, but it has battering rams?
I straight up did that fight without parrying.
I learned that you are supposed to parry it.
Because it made it, even when I was doing it, I'm like, this doesn't feel right. But also, neither does the idea of parrying it.
No, it doesn't feel
right at all. The giant mega
monster
monster charging you.
Yeah. Oh fucking! Wait, we're fine. Oh no, we're not fine anymore.
What happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about me.
If you don't want me to worry, you wouldn't shout, "Worry about me! Worry about me!" moments before.
I mean, what happened to your usual indifference and towards the suffering of your friends and
literally
family?
never indifferent. I care about everyone in my life.
All right, calm down, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Keith's over here saying the nicest thing he's ever said.
Came back. Thank God. I just chainsawed through a bush and the screen froze and I'm like, oh no. Here it comes. Alright, I've bridged that ravine.
Oh, that's good, because I've died 3 times trying to get to the other crude oil, and I think we all need to cut our losses.
Oh. Well.
By we all, I really just mean myself, but since I'm the most important thing, you can easily equate me with all.
Ah, Flea Giraffe is here. Hello.
Flea Giraffe? Isn't the big, walky dumbass thing?
Yeah, the Flea Giraffe.
Can we kill it and turn it into food?
No.
That's not how
bad things are here.
That's definitely not how the quotation from Caddyshack goes. It's one-na-na-na-na. God damn. Don't you know your 80s movies?
Wreck you little shits. Come here. Oh, I hate these things. Ah, shit. This is dangerous. This direction's full of bads. Bads that want to do a kills.
Don't you have a sword?
I'm trying. There's a lot of foliage for them to hide in.
Alright, I'm gonna cross over your bridge because I want to see what's up. I'm also unarmed, so I'm gonna rely on you to protect me.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
It's just like
you
Dark Souls.
You should definitely be armed.
It's just like Dark Souls.
It is exactly like Dark Souls. Quick, Keith will beat it for us.
Where is the crude oil?
You got... Dark Souls co-op is like playing Dark Souls with weighted clothing. Like where your friends are weighted clothing.
You'd think that, but
You have
Dark
to
Souls
beat
co-op
it
is
with
the
them.
only way I've ever played Dark Souls, so...
Yeah.
What the... Where the hell is the oil?
Probably on that island. Uh-oh.
I guess so. I'm gonna cross
Me
the
not
island.
liking water is coming up right now.
Huh?
Oh boy.
What about the water?
I don't want to go in the water.
Oh, pish posh and hogwash. There's no
What if
monsters
it has
in
a
the water.
bad?
It doesn't have a... When has water in a video game ever contained monsters? Exactly.
As everyone in the entire audience and ourselves like mentally list hundreds of
What
games.
What the fuck? Oh god. Oh god. What are you? What are you? No, my... Oh,
Yeah, don't-
Jesus. Oh my
don't
god,
ap-
no. Oh,
Yeah, don't approach those.
they're bee plants.
You should keep swimming for the surface. You're not gonna be able to use a weapon or anything until you get there.
I know.
Yeah, those things are bad.
There's another one over there. Don't piss it off,
Yep.
whatever you do.
Those things are pretty unfortunate.
Get it, get it,
Okay,
get
so
it, get it, get it, get it.
Get what?
Get it out of my hair. Oh, I thought there was another bee.
I don't. No, you're fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Ish. Is this
Six-
the oil? Ah! Oh, hey, it's fire guy. Ow.
Oh,
Stop
you
it.
can't pick up crude oil with your hands.
Stop it, little shit.
Ah.
You can't just scoop it up like ice cream.
I'm gonna take this back home with me and I'm gonna turn it into rubber.
Oh no. Oh no! How many of them are there?
A lot. I'm running away.
This is a problem. Jeez. I need to eat a lot of nuts.
Alternatively, you can die.
Good thing I've got like 100 nuts.
Oh.
Yeah.
These enemies can't swim. They bob around like Minecraft cows.
The bouncy guys?
Yeah.
The fire guys?
Yeah. Everything bobs around like Minecraft cows. There's the
Yeah, I
giant flea
think
giraffe.
you managed to get all the bees in the water.
That's
And they're just
good,
kind
right?
of having a sad time now.
That's good, right? Alright. I found another map mercer sphere.
So they'll re-aggro in a minute.
Oh yeah, they're gonna re-aggro on you because I already made my way across the water. So,
Ow! Oh no!
yeah?
Oh no, Daddy's here. I'm leaving.
That's not a happy sounding sentence at
Oh,
all. Did you
no.
just reveal some childhood trauma?
No, 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 no.
Adulthood trauma?
It's the big ones. It's the giant flamethrower guys.
Oh yeah, there's some alpha males in the
Fuck,
mix.
there was two.
Yeah.
They unleashed like a fucking volley of fire at you. Jeez. Alright, oil's gonna be interesting to get.
It's okay. All we need to do is build the thing. They're gonna leave the trucks alone.
That's an interesting assumption you're making there.
Yes, it is an assumption I'm making there, and I am interesting.
I only hear the positive parts that people say about me.
I assume if somebody's saying something negative, it means I misheard them. Therefore, I just need to rearrange the words until it becomes a compliment.
Yay. Optimistic jigsaw.
Well, boy, that compliment was really confusing, officer.
Took me a while to figure it out. God damn.
Alrighty. Oh,
I
we
spent
have
all that time running away, and then I get back to the shore, and I just fight all the monsters that chased you to the shore.
We have an alternative recipe for
It's a
reinforced
bad
iron
time.
plates that I think I'm gonna research.
Yeah,
Because I want to see if this will be a little bit easier to manufacture.
maybe. I just want
Well,
armor.
I mean, do you
Hopefully
think this game has
fireproof
armor?
We've been over this.
Do you think we've been over this already?
Yes. As it turns out.
I think that 2 iterations of that joke is good enough. Let's grab these iron
We have
rods
reached
here.
the funny quota. I'm just gonna build a bridge to that island,
Yeah, that's a good call.
which will go really well when they all come after me.
Huh?
Now all the big daddies can cross the bridge to our life and destroy it.
Yeah, we could take them back to the base with us. Oh,
Yay!
death.
We can put them in like a little cage exhibit, aka throne, because they'll be taking over our base.
We'll build a zoo and then they'll throw us in it.
I keep accidentally putting one on the ocean floor. Not ocean, but whatever. Words don't need to mean things. Damn it.
Words don't need to mean things, aka how the internet works.
Yeah.
Okay, storage container Mark II. Boy, there's this bunch of stupid bullshit in this thing.
Oh no. Bees, stop. Oh wait, I already have my melee equipped.
Die.
Yeah. That'll learn them.
What, to defend themselves?
Yeah. Fuck bees.
Fair. Okay, I have researched the alternate recipe for reinforced iron plates, and it is a bunch of iron plates and screws.
Yeah. Is it better? Because if it's not better, you should have read the recipe.
Well, it takes the same amount of screws, which was kind of the thing I was going for. But it
Were you hoping
looks
it would
like
use
it's
fewer
a-
screws?
It looks like it uses 10 iron plates to this one's 4. I can't tell how to read this. One is like a... So in the lower
Ow.
right corner, it'll say 3 for this one, and in the lower right corner, the other one, it says 1.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means.
I don't like how this kid in the flamethrower guy is just hovering through the water at me. Really creepy.
It's like when you see the bully at the community pool, and he's just like floating towards you, menacingly.
It's unnerving. And until he comes out of the water, I can't fight him. Like he's just like I call base. He's gonna hang out there and not fight. Ah, paleberry. All right. Well, I mean the crude oil cannot be picked up. Normal. Which makes sense.
It's
Well, at
very
least the
normal to
oil's
not have
here.
crude oil that you can pick up.
Can we avoid aggroing the daddies, or what? Looks like some of this oil is going to be in the danger zone.
So it looks like the alternate recipe takes twice the time, but looks like it's way more screw efficient.
Ah.
So I will go ahead and switch over everything to use the
From what I've
alternate recipe.
From what I've seen of them so far, they seem to either use different ingredients, take longer but be more efficient, or be less efficient but make them faster.
I think that this one is just a clear winner. Like, it's both more efficient. It's a little bit slower, but it makes 3 at a time as opposed to 1.
Where'd the daddies go? I'm trying to gauge, like, the danger boundary, but they've, like, vanished. Don't see them at all.
That is very strange that
I
you-
regret this!
You continually refer to them as daddies.
Daddy.
Yeah.
You don't like
Yeah.
this lexicon?
I don't like that word. I
Come
don't
on,
like
Bridge Code,
words
here it
that
is.
are multiple syllables that have X's in them. They intimidate and confuse me.
Oh, lexicon?
Yes.
This conversation's going everywhere. I'm here to protest the word lexicon.
That
I'd like to remove it from
protest.
our... Damn it, what word should I use? Remove it from our...
Our vocabulary?
our word book.
That's the German word for dictionary. It's
Fell in the water.
Wörterbuch.
Word book.
Oh no. Oh god. Keith, I just learned something.
What's that?
Conveyor belt Mark IVs exist.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
I've also learned something horrible.
Yeah.
Jetpacks exist.
Yep. We've got the horrible, horrible, exciting future ahead of us.
I'm gonna kill myself on jetpacks like 30 times.
Yeah, I can't
I'm gonna
wait.
try jetpacking and then I'm gonna die whilst jetpacking.
Save our mother from any alien attack.
I hated that.
You hated the character you played the entire time?
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Wait, what? Oh! I mean, I hated the way you sang it, not the...
Oh. You said you hated the wing diver.
No, I didn't hate that, I hate you. Try to keep up.
Don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me, don't burn me. Yeah!
Alright,
I have a purple power slug.
I'm gonna convert oil into rubber by hand. Because I'm God. Wait, why am I doing that?
Why is this such a death fireland? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I found the place where you just die over time. Oh, that was bad news. Let's never go there again.
Are we making encased industrial beams?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we're making the components of them.
Okay.
I think I've always had to handcraft them.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna probably start putting together the ingredients to make an oil pump. Seems like a good first step, yeah?
The good news is I got the purple slug. Bad news is I can't find my own bridge again.
What's the neutral news?
The sky is
There?
hazy and kind
Gotcha.
of blue.
Okay.
The neutral news is that the fog looking out from the island is somehow thicker than it is being off the island and looking at the island.
I know I asked for the neutral news, but damn, that was boring.
There's always a weird quirk, though.
Yeah?
Like when you're on the island and you look out and you can't see any of the surrounding land because the fog's so thick.
Yeah.
But when you look at the island from the outside, you're like, oh, there's the island. It's right there. It's like one directional fog.
Yeah, I mean, you could totally pull that off if your volumetric lighting settings aren't the best.
It's generally because they're, instead of having the haze be a physical thing in the location, you just enter a
Right.
region and the overall haze factor just raises or lowers.
Yeah, like it's just a post-processing volume, so they just slap it on top of whatever your video card is already rendering, and then there you go.
Ba-da-ba-dum.
I've been using the Unreal Engine a lot, and I know how this game was made.
Quaternium ore.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's not special.
Yeah, but now that I have this extra amount, now I can go home and do the research. Which I couldn't do because we didn't have 25.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'd only run around like collecting 1 or 2 Quaternium ores and putting them in my pockets. They seemed
them in
very
his
radioactive,
pockets.
so I probably didn't want to put a lot of them in my pockets. But, oh well.
Well, probably not a good planet for kids anyway.
Yeah. You don't think you could take a family out here and like make
You
a
can
home?
take them here.
Fair. All right.
It's just the after is the problem. Step 1, easy.
Yeah, it's like going to space isn't hard. Coming back
Yeah.
from space is the real challenge.
Yeah. Like, having kids is hard. Getting kids is easy.
That's very well put. Must acquire children.
I must acquire children.
All right.
Target locked.
Target locked on children.
Target locked. Are you still there?
Alrighty,
We should probably play more of that sometime.
Portal 2.
The Portal 2 custom maps. That was
Oh
neat.
yeah, that was fun, but then we died. Because we kept playing the hardest things known to man.
Yeah. Well, we just ran out of time on a map because we started it like with 20 minutes left in our session, and we're like, we can't figure this out, and then we just never went back.
Oh.
And
that was a really fun series, and people loved it.
And you can arbitrarily start it and stop it whenever because it doesn't have a beginning or an end.
Yeah, it truly is
just
the Hotel
more.
California of... Wow, so this is kind of fun.
California of video games.
The assemblers are now so screw efficient for reinforced iron plates that our screw production is wildly more than it needs to be. We have backed up on the reinforced iron plates, the entire conveyor belt.
A common engineering tool to assist you in
A problem has been solved.
Yep, but now the problem is that our iron plate production is not nearly fast enough to feed into those things.
Oh no.
That's not really a problem that I'm interested in solving right now, though. The problem I'm interested in solving is oil pump.
Oil pump?
Wait, there's the Manta. I can actually see it. It's not that far away from me.
Yeah, no, it gets pretty close.
Can you smell it?
You're not special. Stop being special. I don't think you can interact with the Manta in any way because it's not synced up on server side.
It doesn't look like it's...
Which screams, I'm not a part of your game.
Yeah, it doesn't... It looks like it doesn't have, clipping.
One of the first things we realized is that we couldn't tell other people where it was.
Yeah.
Because it was somewhere different on everyone's screen.
So it just the first person who saw it who tried to tell everyone else about it basically sounded like they were fucking with everybody else.
Exactly, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a lot easier to see when there wasn't a forest.
Ah.
When you just had an open sky, like everyone could instantly just scan the horizon and kind of spot it.
Yeah, but I love our base. By the way, this little river that we get to pass through on our way to the oil thing is, like, unbelievably pretty.
Yeah. There's a lot of really beautiful stuff in this world.
Yeah.
And maybe with the stuff like oil, we'll start being required to check it out. I bet if we check out where the other oil is, it's also a nightmarescape.
It's so much worse because it's like it's actually at the bottom of a ravine.
Have you been there?
I tried to get there, died 3 times, and gave up.
Yet.
Yeah. So, Marty was the previous bit donor champion on my Twitch, standing at an impressive
and he has been dethroned.
5 cents. He has been dethroned by Durf, coming in with a unbelievable 6 pennies.
So it's an audience when you just have your friends giving you money on a leaderboard.
Yeah. Pennies at a time, but they're doing it.
Pay me and you can be the best friend.
Yes, please. Alright. We need to make, okay, so we have the oil pump now. We need to make, I guess, a...
I thought of the worst thing I could do.
Truck station?
Like the ultimate spaghetti bullshit that serves no purpose.
Oh, yeah?
All of our storage containers just attached to each other by conveyor belts. Like the ones we put random cartridge in. Just have them, like, carouseling around like it's an airport. Like, doo-doo-doo, this is your mycelium.
I actually saw a building.
Has anyone seen the portable miner with the red scarf?
There was some screenshots that somebody made of their Factorio build, where they literally put every single resource onto a single conveyor belt that went around their entire base.
Oh god!
In a big loop, and they just made everything use smart selector arms to pull things off of the big loop. And they beat the game that way, and it took them like 8 times as long as anybody else. But it worked.
Falls under that category of technically possible, which means somebody did it.
I mean, there are people who've beaten the game without making a single assembler. So they did the entire game by hand.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay.
That was sexy.
You can just walk right through that part of that building. Okay. That part of the building does not have collision. That was very startling. I didn't like that. I don't want to
I'm
do
a
that
little
again.
disappointed that story didn't end in sexiness.
Well, fine. I'm sorry.
Apology
I
accepted.
think you'll find me generally disappointing then.
Look, if you're not, if people aren't watching my content and not getting aroused, then I'm not doing a good enough job with my content. Birdcatcher games should be a experience that borders on the pornographic.
Was that the goal of Fairy Solitaire? I want you to want to fuck this video. Really, my entire MMO. You don't want to fuck this video. I don't want you as a subscriber.
Boy, there's nothing sexier than using that voice, too. Like, I want to fuck this YouTube video. I want this YouTube video to be in or around my genitalia.
Why can't I fuck this video? I went to college.
Just because it's an incorporeal collection of bits on some sort of cyberspace doesn't mean I can't put them in.
Compression sounds sexy.
MP4 as in MP4gasm.
Orgasm.
This video is going to get demonetized.
Are you ready
now.
to experience an MP4
No!
orgasm?
No, the start recording button was never hit. No!
Oh no.
Okay, I hit it now.
You big ol' fucked up.
That's okay, I'll just use the shitty Twitch backup now.
Hooray. We've achieved maximum quality.
Alright, so we need to make a truck station, which I guess takes a... I guess we conveyor belt this shit in, and then we make a truck. Which... we need 50 rubber for... Can I make 50 rubber?
No
All
one
right,
knows.
let me see. I have good news and I have bad news.
Yeah.
I can make 8 rubber.
And what's the bad news?
That's... 8 is less than 50.
Oh, that attitude.
Okay, anyway. So back in the realm of reality here. So making a truck station is kind of pointless because we can't make trucks yet. So we'll need to make an oil refinery that's like right next to the oil. And then, oh my god, this is going to be such a pain in the ass. Okay, we'll make an oil refinery that makes the oil right next to the oil pump. And then I guess we'll feed that into the truck station and it'll drive it back here. But the other thing I guess we need to make is power poles.
I definitely need to get around to just, like, creating a redundancy in our pole production. We need that shit to be flooded.
What,
Flooded
poles?
with poles. Yeah.
What do you mean by redundancy?
Just make another constructor for iron rods that feeds into the same thing.
Oh.
Because we want every resource to be crafted not only enough to make the thing, but also maybe, like, flooding the track so that we can actually get said resource if we need it.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of want everything to be backed up like an old man.
Oh no.
I didn't mean to say that, but then it just fell out of my mouth, and I was like, no, don't commit to that one. Oh.
Why am I me? Why is this me?
Like I said, my ADHD is an unstoppable force of nature tonight. I have not been able to control it.
I cannot be conquered.
You fool, you thought mere Ritalin would stop me?
Riddle me this. Bats?
I was gonna say that basically sounds like the Joker, except he didn't say riddles. That was the Ritaliner.
This is like when you reference Star Trek and the Force.
Oh, that's awful.
Star Trek?
No, referencing the... That's awful to say too. Fuck you. Anyway. No, Wesley. I'm your father.
Number one. I'm trying to make the worst thing, and it's a little harder than I thought.
Captain, what exactly is a midichlorian?
We've captured their midichlorians in our tachyon beam.
Captain, you'll find that the shield generators will be quite operational when they arrive.
Oh no. I'm mad at us. Which means we're doing good.
Yeah, that means it's a good session.
Oh god, these things.
Can I put this power pole on the bridge, or will the trucks drive into it? Guess we'll find that out in the future, huh? Power pole away!
Never goes how I think it's gonna go. My construction bullshit.
I was gonna do a C-3PO quotation with Data, but I felt like that wasn't creative enough. To be like, Captain, our odds are 3,400 million to 1.
Yeah, you powered through.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I did the thing that I said I didn't want to do.
I better not do this thing. Anyway. Thing?
Alright, so the oil pump is now producing...
Operation.
Wow! It barfs out crude oil. I have enough crude oil to make enough rubber to build a truck now.
Damn.
So we're gonna actually go with the truck plan after all. An oil pump makes 120 barrels of crude oil per minute.
That's many oils.
Yeah.
That's like multiple oils.
You know,
Oh god,
I'm over here spitting out mad fire memes.
You're over there like producing stuff. And I'm over here making the fucktastrophe.
Yeah, what a role reversal this one is.
Yeah, I'm just making our base worse right now. Like, intensely so.
Huh.
Why has anyone let me in? I shouldn't be in here.
Turns out that you were the antagonist of
Why is this boy on the bridge?
let the right one in all along. It was like...
And you shake it all about.
The sequel is... Oh shit, Keith's here.
That's what it's all about.
You let the right one in, and then you die.
Oh shit. If you could just work, that'd be swell. Save me a lot of problems.
That's what I tell unemployed people all the time.
Yeah, if you could just do everything, please. God, this is a horrible thing.
Yeah?
Also, it directly doesn't make sense.
Yeah?
Fuck.
Yeah.
This is a water slide designed to murder children.
What? That's a horrible sentence. Horribly funny.
Damn
We are the human shitposts. At this point.
What is this? This isn't okay.
Okay, I need to make some plastics now, too. How many computers does it take to make a truck? 5. Alright, I probably don't have enough plastics. What?
Why am I allowed to be me? Alright. Time to move on from that mistake. Yay, I finished analyzing the purple power slug. Now it's gone.
That's the way science works. We kill those that we wish to learn more about.
Yay. Like, you thought you wanted that one power slug to make power with? Well, you gotta find a second one because the first one's consumed by the research.
Why do you think those slugs are so full of power anyway? I mean, what the fuck is a slug gonna do with like the ability to speed itself up?
vibrate.
They don't even do that. They just sit on a rock and...
Yeah.
I guess that's a slug's favorite
Don't
pastime.
judge their lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, alright. I
Would you rather-
apologize
I mean,
to slugs everywhere.
That slug is a positive role model.
For whom?
You gotta say, like, in slug culture, there's always the worry they'll end up like Jabba.
That was...
You were not ready for that one, were you?
I said, I think it's a little obvious I was not ready for that one.
I like stalled your brain. Like you just didn't process.
Yeah, like, the only thing that my brain could think of in that moment was the Windows 95 shutdown sound effect.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Doo 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 doo. It's now safe to shut off your bird catcher.
So we can research a gun.
My boy didn't do nothing. He's gonna grow up to become a... He didn't grow up to be no Java. No Java the Hutt.
Oh wow, we really don't have a collection of copper wire,
Huh?
which is a problem when you will need 1,000 copper wire.
Oh yeah, I've stolen all the copper wire.
See, where are you?
Hey Bird, make conveyor and storage so that I can pull the... I can
For the
store
sake of my
crude
own
oil.
audience, I really need to go look at this whole truck situation.
Alright.
Let them
You can
see
come over here and
things.
see what the fuck's been going on in Birdtown real quick, shit ass. Sorry.
I'm trying to navigate all of our tracks. It's a
Uh,
problem.
Yeah, it's a problem because you made him. Oh, wait.
How
I
far
made
away
him
are
on those two.
these trucks?
Huh?
Are you at the trucks?
No, there's no trucks.
Oh, I thought you made something.
I'm working on pumping the oil into a storage container.
Oh, we're at that stage.
Yeah, we are not at the stage to actually be creating trucks. I mean, I'm working on it. You can't look. It'll get bigger.
Don't look at it. I was in the pool.
All I can think of right now is calling back to Family Guy jokes, but then recreating
Oh, no.
Seinfeld memes in them, and I don't think I really want to do that. I'm very tempted though. Whenever I say
No,
a sentence
don't.
like I don't want to do this thing, it's like actually on the tip of my tongue to do that thing right away.
No, no.
I know.
I just think back to the fact that my freaking English teacher in high school made that joke. Like, he referenced that. I'm like, that's just like
Reference
a weird
what,
thing to
Seinfeld
bring
or
up in front
Family
of a bunch
Guy?
of children. The shrinkage joke.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's just a
I
weird
see.
thing to bring up in a high school class.
Mm-hmm.
It's pumping out that crude oil.
Pump it. Pump it real good.
Yeah. Hey Keith, remember when we met up at that French restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was wearing a shirt, and the top button was just a little bit too high. Like, the placement on it was totally wrong. You remember that? Remember the time? You remember
No.
the time, Keith, when that... I think it was
are-
worth it in the end.
No.
My phone just vibrated. Who the oh, it's my bank.
That's never good.
Okay.
That's
What?
never been good.
What, the bank or my phone or Peter?
Your phone,
guy?
you getting phone notifications of any kind is always bad news.
At least I didn't get paged this time. Oh, getting paged in the middle of fighting the butterfly lady, that sucked.
Oh.
That was the worst feeling. I was like, well, there went my smile.
You were smiling during Butterfly Lady?
Kinda. She was fun.
We definitely want like a speed boost just to get here faster. It's such a trip to get to the oil.
Yeah.
So, are you back at the base?
Maybe.
Have you seen where the storage used to be? Like the lock boxes.
What? Why is there conveyor? Were those umbrellas? No, those were mushrooms. What the fuck? Why were you inspired by this idea? What on earth? It looks like it's like a sushi restaurant, and these are all the sushi, but instead it's like industrial equipment. Like a carousel of sushi, but instead it's like, oh, here's a bunch of copper wire and iron plates and screws. None of these are edible.
That's your primary complaint? I can't eat these.
Yes, we call this the steel roll.
The Minnesota roll.
The Minnesota roll sounds like a meme, like the Harlem
Just trying to think
Shake,
of a state that sounds less tasty than California.
I see.
Try a new Cleveland roll.
A whole bunch of apologies need to be set out now to Minnesota and Clevelanders.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm willing to just cut this limb off.
The Jersey roll.
I mean, don't just keep adding to the list.
Well, good point.
At least name self-hating places.
Okay, the Jersey roll. Let's see. How many computers have I made? Oh, none. Oh, I thought I made more than none. I was wrong. It was none.
There's no computer making place, right?
Yeah, I'm cranking out computers by hand. Boy, saying the phrase cranking out anything by hand just really does not sit well with anybody.
You like cranking them?
Only by hand.
Computers?
But if I go to the office tomorrow and people are like, yeah, what'd you do yesterday? I'll be like, I cranked this computer by hand. I cranked out code with my bare damn hands. Wait, hold on. Current milestone is a rebar gun?
Yeah. You missed that?
What? What are we shooting rebar?
Yeah.
At what?
The enemies. Maybe we can kill Daddy.
That's a little edible.
Edible? It's impossible to pronounce that to mean the way you mean it.
Oedipal?
Oedipal? Sounds complicated.
Oedipal, no! That's your mother, Oedipal! Please stop, Oedipal! Lord, no!
That's a really confusing story. Like,
Yeah?
It's like, what, is that the one where they had the prophecy where they were going to kill their own parent and then they did or something?
It was the prophecy where they were going to sleep with their mom and then they did. But they didn't know it was their mom, but then they did anyway. And he was like, no!
Which is weird because it doesn't actually describe an Oedipal complex.
Dude, I don't remember. You think I can just remember the story of Oedipus off the top of my head?
No, I just mean like the premise of a complex is more of an intent towards your mom of some kind, isn't it? As opposed to like that was like a weird. Welcome to my TED talk about your mom.
Oh god, here's a picture for fat ass. I hit it.
I hit it.
Did
Tuesday.
you know that 73% of Americans have slept with your mom? In addition,
raw.
40 Americans are gonna raw dog your mom tonight.
And only 30% of them know what raw dog means.
Oh god.
This is an educational Let's Play.
I have a new idea for a parody edutainment video
Stop
that I'm gonna
having
make.
them.
I have the. Sorry.
Stop having ideas. It's dangerous.
Did you know that manta ray thing can apparently block out the moon? Or wait, what the hell just happened there? Slug! It's up there.
Slug.
It's up on the bridgey. I'll go get it. For some reason, the thought of like a really like Finnish dude reacting to every single Shakespeare or Greek thing is really amusing to me right now. Hamlet, no. Don't do that, Hamlet. That's your, that's your uncle, Hamlet. No.
That's your family. Don't fuck your mother.
No, don't say that, Hamlet. Oh, that's so mean to tell her to get thee to a noonery. This is fucking stupid.
Were you like, I don't even... were you about to be like, I don't understand... I don't know anything about that story, but also here's a quote from it. Is that what you just pulled?
Basically. You think I can just pull the story of Hamlet out of my ass?
And then you just whip that out.
Yeah. Oh no, Rosencrantz! Oh no, Guildenstern! They're dead.
Those are two names in a thing.
This is...
It's such an experience trying to center something in first person.
It's such an experience trying to think right now. I literally can't focus on anything.
Oh boy.
And then I see something glowy off on an arc, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab that. Wow, it's actually really pretty to look down upon our spaghetti base. It looks like...
Yeah.
Wow, it actually looks really fucking cool. It looks like a city, but
Well, it
like
doesn't
one
look
with a
like
bunch
mom
of...
fucking cool.
It turns out that any American who presently has their dick in your mom looks pretty cool while doing it. Here's a picture of this guy down the street wearing sunglasses and giving the camera a thumbs up. And you'll notice in the lower left corner, there's your mom. And what's that? Oh, she's giving a little thumbs up too.
Rob Schneider's in your mom.
Ew.
For some reason, that was one of my favorite gags in that show.
South Park?
Yeah.
Ew,
Just
no, Rob
the series
Schneider
of
is
parody
in my mom.
the series of parody Rob Schneider movies.
Yeah, that is probably one of the best. I mean, that's when, in my opinion, South Park was really at its best.
Rob Schneider is a baby in...
It's just every single one makes itself.
Yep. Alright, I have 5 computers. I think I needed those to build a truck, right? Yep. Now I need to make... What the hell are those? What the fuck is that thing?
Don't worry about it. I would never hurt you.
I don't know about the sentence he just said right then and there.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
Everything's
going to be fine.
fine.
Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. God, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? We live in an age of excess.
I don't know what he's saying right there. That sounds a little bit unnerving.
We live in an age of excess. And I'm a bad person.
Goddamn millennials, what with their sushi roll of an industrial equipment. Back in my day, you had to buy screws in a pack, not screws in dinner.
Back in our day, we just had regular, untreated anxiety.
That's getting a little bit more real. Can we please steer this conversation back into stupid things? Thanks.
Line up the things. There we go. Oh,
Okay,
shit.
what are these little, like, sticks? Like, are those... Is that, like, equipment? Is it... Oh, it's beacons. Oh, we have to make a bunch of beacons. I see. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to steal copper wire, and this is making it very hard.
Well, you know, we built things too close together, which we built things so close together right here.
I know, it's
And by
great.
we, I mean you, because you were in charge of copper.
I know, it's great.
What
I
have
was
you
trying to
done?
make it space efficient, which I did.
That's the opposite of what you want to do in these games. We learned that lesson.
You learned that lesson.
It is impossible to fix this problem right now. Shit. I can back up the constructor, I guess.
If you touch that constructor, I swear to
Oh, it's
God.
gone.
Oh,
It's gone.
okay.
It's fucking gone. You ain't never seen that shit again.
I don't like the way you're saying this for some reason.
I'm uncomfortable and I don't know why.
Your words are violating my something.
My chutzpah.
Stop.
Stop making me laugh. I'm trying to line this up. It's hard. God, that did not really buy me as much space as I thought it would. Do you just delete it? Why are you like this? Now you're just kicking things over, and that's it. That's the whole joke. Fuck your sandcastle. And I can't afford it now because you took all the shit. You deconstructed it, so I don't have the materials to do it again.
Wow. That's really annoying, isn't it?
You just, I have to go get the ingredients because you took them all.
Wow. Sounds like something a douchebag would do, huh?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, if somebody did that to me, I'd go and kick his ass.
You're lucky Seattle's expensive.
No, I'm not. That's the worst part of Seattle.
I mean, in this specific situation, you're lucky it's expensive.
Fair. Oh, God,
You said
that's
it lined
really
up.
funny.
God damn it.
Boy, you're having a real hard time squeezing that one in, huh?
Yeah, it'd be a shame something happened to it. Ooh. Alright, back to the original impossible task. Jeez.
Oh, God. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Is it though?
I don't know. It's either fine or I stop caring. Just take your pick.
Nobody knows.
Alright, I can make a truck. Now, I just need to make a truck station, which I very much have the equipment for. That's not even hard. Everyone gonna
It's
see me
even
put down
hard.
This... Huh?
Yes. I'm never gonna finish this.
Oh.
I'm never gonna fix this. Broken forever.
Well, the important thing is that you
Alright.
quit immediately in the
Oh, I'm
face of a challenge.
I'm still going for it. It's just, I'm not much of a quitter. I will drive myself insane
I know, and
in a
I've seen
completely
it, and you do.
emotionally healthy way. Just sticking it out. Wow, that's clipping straight through that. Oh my fucking god!
I gotta see this.
Why did it let me place it there?
Okay, what? What am I looking at? Hold on.
Oh,
It's
no.
almost. It looked so close to normal when I walked by. I couldn't tell what was wrong at first.
You don't even register at first. You're looking at something fucky.
Yeah, that is for truth. Oh man. Alrighty then. We're gonna put this truck depot over here. And it is. Wait, what the hell? What? Oh, this loads stuff up into the truck station, and then the other thing is what comes out the truck station. Okay,
it's got an input and an output.
Yeah, it's got an
What a
innie and
loser.
an outie. Ew. I just thought about that sentence. I was like, that made me uncomfortable, actually. Because the implication on that is really, really bizarre.
Yeah, that's something to unpack, and we should not do that. We'll just leave that contained forever, and never question it again.
Turns out that there was once a man born with 2 belly buttons, meaning he had 2 umbilical cords, meaning he had 2 moms, and one of them was yours!
Just like 90% of America.
Boom, roasted.
Oh
Wait.
god, I made it worse.
Fuel? We have to put fuel in this thing?
made it
Oh
worse.
no.
Yeah, you have to fuel the cars.
Wait, that's probably
All
fine.
right, well, I have significantly increased our we'll see. We'll see.
So do you think we should load oil onto the trucks or process stuff? I don't know what would be better.
I mean, we need to make the oil into something, but it depends on whether or not it's space efficient or I mean, it probably makes sense to process the oil there than anywhere else.
Probably, but we do need to take the processed goods back here to do stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have to do that because the. By the way, the trucks look fucking awesome. It looks like a Simon Stollenhag painting.
What?
That's fine.
I don't know words.
It's okay. You also don't know art, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. I know that some of it exists.
Yeah, you got your Mona and Lisa.
And your
And-
Salvador Dali.
Your
And your
Salvador
dilly-dally,
Dilly-Dally.
shilly-shally. Dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
Your Salvador Deli.
Dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
It's like an ASMR channel for words that don't exist.
Do you know what that's from?
No.
That's
Tim
the
and
really
Eric?
stupid Final Fantasy VII movie.
Oh.
It becomes like the fucking thesis of the movie. It becomes like the moral of the story is like dilly-dally, shilly-shally. I'm like, what the every time I see an entry point into Square Enix properties, I just get more alienated from their everything. Because I'm just like, the fuck? This is unacceptable.
Huh.
Dilly-dally, shilly-shally.
Stop it! You're alienating me with your reference to things that are confusing and weird. Alright, I'm gonna take all this fuel, and then I'm gonna put down the truck depot. And then, there's no place to put the truck depot! Wait, there it is. Wait, what? On. Come on! Truck!
How are things going over there, bird?
A player is in the way. You're not over here.
Aw, thanks.
Shut up. I didn't mean that kind of player. The true gangsta player is in the way.
Ain't no bitch-ass player.
Wow. Wow. That's a shame.
That's a shame.
That's a real shame, America.
I can't even unpack that one now. That's a shame, America.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you outbird me, and I just really get confused and scared.
How's it feel, bird?
Merely okay.
Sometimes you outbird me.
Yep. Yep. So I'm loading things into the truck station.
How to quantify that?
Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing? Alright. I'm loading things into the truck station as far as I can tell. And, wait, so this stuff comes out, right? Yeah, this is the outbound. And this is the inbound. And, but nothing is actually sitting in the truck station. How do I configure it to store things?
Keith, Borderlands 1 Remastered is out. Good for you. Enjoy, I guess?
Okay, so we can either put it in
What?
unloading mode or
Are you
loading
telling me
mode.
that remasters of games I don't like are out?
Put into loading mode.
Also, why does a
then-
game that already was in 1080p and cell shaded need remasters? Oh, because Randy Pitchford likes money.
Put stuff in the station. But there's already a conveyor belt of stuff going into the station.
Have you reached a conflict?
I just don't understand. It needs to be hooked up to power. That's why it's not doing a goddamn thing. Okay. Joke's on me, I
After
was
all
an
that-
idiot the whole time.
You can't beat me. I'll beat me. After all that mess, I'm just unmaking it because I have a better solution.
No, you don't.
Do not doubt me.
Alright, I've put a bunch of fuel in the truck depot. And now I just need to put fuel in the other truck depot. And then I need to click around on a bunch of menus until the trucks go from depot to depot.
The true solution was just to tear up all of the copper production and make a better one.
That's incredibly insulting. I spent minutes on that project.
Seconds, even.
I spent... No.
And then it was there.
I spent minutes executing it. I spent seconds planning it. There's a very distinct difference.
Yeah.
And
When
it
rubber hits the
shows.
road, shit takes a few seconds to do.
I love this river.
Yeah?
I wanna take that river and make a woman out of it.
Whoa. Are you about to fuck the river?
I already did.
Sure sounds like the implication.
It's not the implication.
Make
it's the
a
threat.
woman out of it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh no, let me put it there.
I have
Why
a
would it do
doctor's.
that?
I have an appointment tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna be like, I need more meds, and I don't know which ones, but we gotta fix this.
I need yes meds in now time.
I don't care what they are, but they gotta be in me, like your mom.
Wow.
Alrighty, so I have a truck. I can press E to drive it.
We're definitely bringing our something game.
Yeah. Okay, so what's,
Game adjacent.
how do I configure the truck to autopilot?
Oh, did I put you down backwards? Shit.
Wait. What? Hold on. Okay. So this is the truck. I press E to get in it. Oh. Oh. Okay, how do I fuel the truck up? Is there like a fuel thing somewhere?
I'm in the wrong step of this shit. Whoops.
Oh, there's
whoops,
the
whoops.
workbench. Vehicle. I can just throw crude oil in this car and it'll work. That doesn't sound good.
Not for the environment or the engine. But we don't need either of those long term. We'll make
Okay.
new ones.
Yeah, okay, good. This is an unloading station. We'll do that. And
What's
okay.
What's that phrase? There's nothing more permanent than a temporary solution.
Oh, that's my favorite phrase because boy does that apply at work constantly. Alright, how do I record?
I would hope that you were recording already,
No, I mean, how do I record
especially
the path
after
of the
before
vehicle?
when you weren't.
How do I... what's the control for make it so the vehicle path records?
Is it on the screen?
No. Thank you for your help, though.
I mean, that's been the answer before.
Alright, controls. We're gonna go with... what the hell?
It never looks like it's going to be that much of a height difference, and then it is.
How? What? I need to stop pressing E. That's getting really annoying right away.
It's like the same height. How is that happening?
Huh.
Ah,
Did you know
Oh,
that if you
God.
press P, you can take a screenshot?
that's strange,
Yeah.
considering the many other ways you can do that. Did they get bored?
Come on. Just... How do I...
And first-person building really makes it all easier.
Oh, you press and hold C, and then you can record. Alright. I am driving the truck. We go over here. And we go over here. Oh, alrighty then. The truck has a little bit of latency to its controls.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
How's that going for you?
I don't think we should use this path.
Oh, the one we made?
No, the one I'm attempting to record to have the truck do.
Oh,
It's a little bit,
it's probably fine. It's fine. Give it a good old kick. Off the ledge.
Alright.
I'm out of iron. Dang it. Trying to make a really stupid layout.
Okay, we will stop. We'll finish the recording. And we will start
Goddamn iron
recording.
rods.
And here we go.
Did I ever double the amount of iron rods? I don't remember.
No.
I definitely... it's one of the many things I just want more of. We don't make enough, and it's a problem.
There are so many fucking little trees along this path that the truck just can't deal with.
Really?
It's like,
We gotta,
oh no, small bush, conk.
We gotta, like, properly, like,
Yeah, we need to clear an actual route.
landscape.
Yeah. Okay. We will start chainsawing things because this is nonsense. Okay, I will finish that recording. And I will get out of the truck now. And I will go get a chainsaw. And I will make this sane.
Double
You know-
the iron.
It's moments like this that make me realize that a sky bridge would have been a really good solution.
For like everything?
Yeah.
Possibly. Just having a way to go above both our world and like both the forest and like our city.
Yeah.
Just gotta have like a nice archway over it all.
So we can look down upon it and be like, huh, this was built by peasants. And then you'll be like...
kind of try to like spot the area you're trying to get to and jump for it.
Yeah, like Apex.
ODST, Factorio.
Never played
Come
ODST.
on, Marines, you want to live forever?
I never played ODST, but I kind of regret that because it seems fucking awesome.
ODST is pretty neat. It doesn't actually feature the thing that it's famous for.
What?
Or that it's named after.
Yeah, that's the part that made me not play it in the end.
You never actually do orbital drop in any point in the game.
I know.
That's just how the game starts, is you drop down in a pod.
Mm-hmm. But I think that there's something just very compelling as playing as a normal person in a world full of super genetically engineered turbo soldiers.
And by that we mean you're just a somewhat less durable Master Chief, with otherwise identical in every way.
You're still basically indistinguishable because, you know, it's still a video game.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of compelling-ish.
Yeah, no, it's a really fun game with a really good campaign.
Yeah.
Or a fun survival mode. It was a really good game.
Like, for instance, in Warhammer games, I tend to like to play as the Imperial Guard, for that reason. Of like, oh yeah, this is what just being a normal person would kind of be like in this world. Fucking horrible.
Massive air quotes on normal.
Fair. Normal.
A normal Space Marine character in the horrible Space Marine world.
Yeah.
Where everyone's like a giant, like, Hulk monster that screams.
Yeah, and those are the ones that are on your side.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are there to protect you.
Everyone in the entire universe is Toka and Razor. Oh god, no.
I once read a fairly interesting article, or like speculation, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like analysis of the Warhammer universe, and they were like, the point that they were making is that the game, the world necessarily needs a thought police because incorrect thought in the Warhammer universe actually leads to demon summoning. So it's like, yeah, the cult is like
Damn it,
necessary.
I actually thought demons into existence again.
Like the cult of man is like a super duper like oppressive cult and stuff like that. But the alternative is worse because if you like are too much of a hippie, demons come out of hell to kill you. So yeah. And not only do they kill you, they become stronger for it and then they kill everyone. So yeah, thought police.
Something I've heard from Warhammer fans is that the worst thing about the universe lately is people that don't get its parody.
Oh yeah, I've heard that about a lot of people. That
like people failing to recognize that Warhammer is like inherently a joke.
Yeah.
Across the board, like all of it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there've been always. Oh, I know plenty of people that like.
It's like the people that prefer Starship Troopers the book over the movie.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Abort.
What is this? Biomass. I can make biomass. I can make a big ol' mass of bio. That sounded just as gross as I expected it would, and somehow a little bit grosser.
Speaking of a big old mass of bio, how gay do you think the Warhammer universe is?
Very.
Specifically 40K, where it's just like ships of thousands of men full of testosterone,
I know,
just
and
fighting it out.
Yeah, and like there's like a whole like cult warehouse full of men, and they're like genetically engineered to have like turbo testosterone. I mean, those guys have got to just be like, all right, Marines, shack up.
It's time to drain.
I mean, okay, think about it this way. They're all like Latin and Roman and shit, and we all know what those guys did in their spare time.
Lots of fuck.
Yeah. And like
they do a many fuck.
Yeah, and like in like Roman culture or whatever, you were considered gay if you had sex with your wife. So, like, Dudicus Caesar, you boned your wife last night? That's pretty gay, dude.
Caesar. That's pretty gay, dude. Jeez. This is what we've come to, huh?
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Dudicus Caesar.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know how to process that one.
Oh great, this tree is unkillable because you encased it in a plate in a fortress of iron ramp.
I can't. I've lost my place. I'm trying to do all this bullshit spaghetti with the copper.
I'm
like,
just getting you back for your goddamn Java joke.
Straight
earlier.
up lost track of where I was with most of it. I've gotten so lost. It's a fucking nightmare. Why am I doing this?
I just want a chainsaw. Just want a chainsaw.
Oh.
But yeah, I've heard
Audience,
from...
if you're angry, I'm also angry at me, so it's fine.
I've heard from a lot of fans of Warhammer that they find it really, really annoying that a lot of people are like really into like it's like kind of the same problem that people have with like Paradox games, where it's like, oh yeah, it's a World War II sim where you can play as Nazi Germany, and some people are really into that part, like that, like that. And some people, they play Warhammer and they're like, ah, this is the future I want. It's like, ooh.
Where men can be men.
There are many takes, but some of them are wrong.
Huh. Keith, I need help.
I'm not fixing it. I'm too busy making my own problems.
Need help.
Can't even tell which things are connected anymore.
I'm just gonna make annoying noises and then run over and deconstruct your shit if you don't come over and help.
No.
Alright, actually, I'm just gonna try leaving and rejoining the game.
Oh, did it break?
Yeah, there's something fucky going on.
There's something fucky. Oh, our copper's backed up.
Yeah, our copper wire production went from bad to incredible.
Did you unplug something?
No.
That's usually why something gets backed up, is because wherever it was being used just got unplugged. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's just all jamming into here. Wow, all of it really is just going into steel pipes.
Yep.
That's the only place that all this copper wire is actually going to.
Yep.
Well, the good news is now there's so much of it being made that that one container will actually be a place where you can grab it now.
Yep.
Which was the actual goal of all that, was just to make that happen.
Yep.
And that means we can finally research the rebar gun. Because I can buy. Because I can pick up.
You've spent like 45 minutes working towards that.
Well, it's that, and every research we do is like, put thousands of copper here. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna stand on the track and pick up thousands of it. I refuse. That'll take the rest of my natural life. And
okay,
if you don't
Keith,
optimize
I actually
it,
need help now.
if you don't automate it, it'll also then still be that problem. What happened?
I don't know, but I actually need help.
Well, can you be more descriptive than nothing?
Yep.
Will you?
You know the answer to that.
You can sit there then. If you're not gonna help me help you at all.
There's a tree, and I can't chop it down despite the fact that I'm trying, so I want you to come over here and check if it actually exists in the game world or if it's just a glitch on my end. Thank you.
See, was that so hard?
No, not really.
Oh. You didn't say yes in a drawn-out fashion.
And? The key to improv is...
Wow.
Yeah.
That,
And?
The manta ray just came down.
Yeah, he like dips into this valley, and I kind of want to jump on his back and steal his
just
babies.
came right. Did you just try my ramp?
I did because I'm trying to kill this shit. I can't kill this tree.
Kill my ramp.
Kill this tree for me.
Well,
Is it not working?
I don't think so.
All right. So that,
Oh no, I can't cut you in half either.
Oh, that's good. So here's the thing. We cannot possibly drive the truck up the ramp when this tree is in the way.
Because the tree blocks it?
Yep.
Well, I guess we just gotta build a new ramp, like, right next to there.
Yeah. You can build it one to the left, which would be incredibly stupid. Wait, that would work fine. Never mind.
That would literally solve all the problems. And line up perfectly with the existing stuff.
True.
Alternatively...
It's not what I said. That's not what I sound like.
I don't like that. Don't funny.
Oh, you're making it too easy to drive up here. No, it's gotta be, it's gotta be challenging.
We have to occasionally let ourselves breathe.
The truck route has to be as perilous as it is stupid. Fine, that's fine.
Encroaching
All right.
on what? There's nothing to encroach on.
It was me. You
You
were
liar.
on me. I was the one in the way. Okay, you just keep building that ramp. I'm gonna come by with the truck. I'm not gonna run you off the road.
They keep saying I'm encroaching, but there's like nothing to encroach on. It's really frustrating, as far as I can tell.
Alright, here we go. I hold C, I then hit the start recording button, and we're off.
What are you doing? There's definitely not a ramp yet. Oh no. You are about to drive up the freaking hill.
Oh god, you tore down the other parts of the ramp. I wasn't ready for that. I thought you left the other part of the ramp up.
No, it was a problem.
Oh my god.
This is why people put up like traffic cones or like, fuck off, we're building. That's what they say on the traffic cones. Stop that. You're making me nervous.
Move it. I got my schedule to keep. This is fun.
Your schedule.
Yeah.
I like this game where I honk at you and don't do anything. Are you ready for road rage? Truck is already full.
Yeah, it's got a people in it.
I ran out of cement.
God, I was about to drive up and I was like, hold on, that still doesn't look right. I still
Nope,
think
I'm
that
out
I'm
of
gonna.
cement.
I still think that if I try that, there's gonna be a little bit of an oopsie poopsie.
Yeah. I gotta go find some. Oh, I can actually see your recording.
Yeah, I turned on the nodes.
There's little play buttons all over the environment.
Yeah, they're really stupid, but they're better than nothing.
Where is our cement again? Yeah, over there. There's so much world.
I found a tree that I can cut down
expanded.
infinitely.
It lets you cut it down, but not really.
Yeah.
Like the animation plays.
Yep. And I get
Does it
resources.
it uses up your fuel?
It uses up my fuel, but it also gives me biomass. So.
Nah. That's usually not why you're cutting, though.
Yeah, I guess so. Do you think I can make this jump? Oh god, the consequences are dire if I don't.
Do not make the jump. Also, aren't you currently recording that vehicle going up and down over and over again, basically?
Yeah.
Like when it reaches this ramp, it's gonna go up the ramp, then back down, then back up, then back down, then finally go up it.
Yes, obviously, you can see the nodes all over the fucking ramp. Why even asking the question?
Don't want to hear you say it.
I'm not gonna.
You just did.
Fair.
Alright, it's connected. We have even more ramp.
Alrighty, you made it too easy, but that's fine. I mean, you're welcome. Wait, no, the opposite of that one.
This is not how these things work.
I told
anyway,
you,
back
man.
to fixing our base.
I told you, man. My brain is taking a real staycation right now.
Staycation.
Yeah,
I guess
you
if
know,
it was on a vacation,
for
it would
poor
have
people.
If it was on a vacation, it would have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And this brain is
Oh,
stalled.
man. I am enjoying cutting. This is some old growth forest. Oh, this
Just
will
cutting
look
the
great
same
if I
thing
turn it into
forever.
a desk. Oh, this tree is probably endangered.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't need to do that at all. There was a dirt path here the whole time.
Well.
Yeah.
Well. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I wanted to optimize sticks. We're gonna make so many sticks. Too many sticks, one might say. Maximum sticks.
Are
We're gonna
those
stick it to the man.
beacons?
Nah, rods.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need more rod. Don't read in that one too much, chat.
You must achieve maximum rod. Right, we still have an iron. We have an iron smelter that goes nowhere because it used to go somewhere and I cut it off of that thing and then it's just been permanently not going anywhere.
Really?
Yep.
That's good to know.
Remember that one? Well, you saw it for a while when we were trying to optimize the reinforced iron.
Yeah.
There was that one iron ingot track that was just kind of ended halfway down the hallway.
Yeah.
Because we weren't using it there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I eventually just deleted the rest of the track because it was just in the way. But we never did give it a job after that.
We is a very
It's still-
strong statement.
Yeah. You knew about it.
Probably.
Don't you put that on me.
Just because it'd be entirely fair of you to do so doesn't mean I'd like it.
The important thing is that I don't have to blame myself.
Yeah.
And if I don't have to blame myself,
I'd have to
then
learn.
it's like it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Alrighty, this truck is very much laggy, latency weird. God damn it, I ran
Laggy
into a copse
latency
of
weird.
trees. That's fine. We'll just keep that recording. Who gives a shit, right?
Has it gone topsy-treevy?
Oh no, it's gone topsy-treevy. No. Oh fuck. Oh, well, goodbye, sweet prince.
no.
I loved you, truck.
I loved you like I never loved
Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh, this is not
I want
ideal.
special boots that make me immune to conveyors at this point, except for when I want to not be. Because holy crap. You be in the middle of a thing and you just get flung. Say goodbye. Welcome to your belt vacation. What have you
Keith,
done?
You should come watch the truck back.
I just got back.
But it's really, really funny.
Never gonna get anything done.
But it is very much worth coming over here to see this.
I'm on my way.
Just as soon as you get above the ramp, things go a little bit amazing. It's not that big of a run, anyway.
I'm on the way. It takes time.
Barely.
Press E to edit this. We can edit individual nodes.
Yeah, you can delete them if you don't like the path that you ended up taking.
What's gonna happen?
Nothing.
Where's the truck?
Ahead. We're just gonna walk
What?
together the path that I took to get to the oil pump.
So does it just like have an AI that tries to drive to the next node each time, basically?
So as you'll notice, things got a little bit fucked up around here.
Is that you crashing into that tree?
It is me crashing into a tree, yes.
The weird
Then-
density of arrows over there.
Yeah.
Did you drive into the ocean? Oh, yes, you did.
But the fact that it records the trajectory is
The arrows
just classic.
slowly fell sideways into there.
The arrows just track exactly the angle and direction that you took to crash into the water.
You can't enter or use truck as it's submerged in water.
Yeah, you have to dismantle the whole thing. Oh my god, that was really funny. Alright, so we probably want to make this bridge a little bit thicker.
And by we, you mean you.
I'll work on it, it's fine. I have the stuff. Don't need to...
Surprisingly, only requires concrete, even though nothing about it looks like concrete.
How much concrete do I have? 104. That should be enough to make the bridge, yeah.
Weirdly, foundations are just concrete, even though they look like they're like iron or something.
Yeah. That is kind of weird.
On the way back.
Okay, so we're gonna make
The
foundation.
Splatoon gun looks so happy. It's so covered in funfetti.
This is probably not gonna work, but it might. Oh, it will work. Keith, I did something correctly.
Yay! I'm not walking back. I just got here.
Okay, you don't have to watch, but you do have to appreciate.
Put it on the fridge.
Put it on the 8-meter by 2-meter foundation fridge.
Our base, our base has gotten so big that it's really hard to tell where you are in it now.
Well,
Like it's becoming.
yeah, it is actually very hard to
conundrum.
navigate in our base because you run around and you're like, spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti. Here we are.
Interesting that mergers and splitters never have a speed.
Yeah, I guess I kind of like that because I always thought that making splitter 2s and splitter 3s and shit in Factorio was really annoying.
It was rough. The worst part of it was specifically the fact that you had to make, in order to make a splitter 2, you had to make a splitter 1.
I know.
And in order to make a splitter 3, you had to make a splitter 1 and turn that into a 2 and turn that into a 3. I'm like, that's not how belts work.
Yeah, it was
Also,
really...
why can't you make a splitter 3 out of belt 3s?
I know, it was really frustrating.
It made
for
no
basically
sense.
no
It was
reason.
infuriating.
Like, I think that they were honestly just automating, like, making a challenge for the sake of making a
Yeah.
challenge at that point.
And it was always too specific to ever make it always felt too specific to make an assembler for.
Right.
So you'd always end up making them by hand, and because it was like a fourth tier recipe, it meant you were handcrafting something for like 60 seconds every time you were like wanted to make one splitter. It was kind of the worst.
Yeah. I liked
Fuck you,
Factorio. But yeah, it was the fucking worst game I ever played. Anyway.
Factorio is great.
Yeah.
There's just really specific annoyances that develop, and then they fester over hours.
The thing I kind of don't like about Factorio is that, like, once you find the main bus strategy, there's basically no other way to play the game. I mean, there are other things that you can do, but kind of not.
One of these days we could play C Block, the Factorio hyper complicated mod
Yeah.
that makes the game very long and adds a bunch of new content and everything. So we have more broads coming in. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm gonna head out now.
You just like being up in my biz?
Yeah, your helmet was emitting a great...
Like being
Nope.
up in my biz?
Ow!
You went really far.
I did.
I did.
Alright,
I'm
bye.
glad you noticed.
Did you know that Andrew
What doesn't know is
in
I'm gonna play without him.
Andrew is in the Overwatch TeamSpeak room right now by himself.
Is he?
Yeah.